Hi, everybody. I'm really blown away here, and I know I say that a lot, but this is one of the stories that I've looked for a long time. We're in what I call a wet shelter, but it's a
Managed alcohol program here at the Oaks in Ottawa.
yeah. So this is Joe,
Hi there.
and Joe's been a great host. We'll get more into that in a second, but I really want to explain something. That I have a friend in Los Angeles, a homeless friend, and he's out on the streets, and he has sclerosis of the liver. It's so bad that he has sores on his legs, so that he can't even wear jeans. So what he does every day is he wears shorts, but he wraps bandannas around those sores so people don't see them. Um, and he's dying. He knows he's dying, but he can't stop drinking. So the normal abstinent-based program will not work for him. And that's all that's available in the area. So this person's going to die on the streets. And, I was really on the fence about this type of program until I met my friend in Los Angeles, who's literally dying on the streets because he can't stop drinking. So can you tell me, I mean, this is a medical facility. Don't think about it as, anything, weird or anything. This is a medical facility. Can you tell me about the program?
It's certainly not an abstinence-based program. It's a managed alcohol program, or as you refer to it, a wet program, a wet shelter. The clients that live here are all chronic alcoholics. Many of them were street entrenched, drinking non-palatable alcohol-based substances like Listerine or rubbing alcohol, Aquavelva, and slowly dying because of it. And the need has been seen for years. However, it finally came to fruition 2 years ago with the Oaks program. And now many of those same clients that were living on sidewalks and in bushes or what have you, drinking those non-palatable alcohol-based products are here, drinking a house wine. They get a 7-ounce pour once an hour, every hour, monitored by staff as well as CCW's client care workers from Ottawa Inner City Health and nurses from Ottawa Inner City Health. So there is certainly a medical component here. Meds are managed here for clients who are on medications, and that would pretty much be most of them. Meals are prepared here in the program. We have an open kitchen. Clients take part in meal planning and meal preparation. It's a real community live-in setup, and we think it works really well.
Yeah. And the goal is to still get people off the alcohol.
Of course, that's a goal, but
right.
The goal is to keep people alive, living the best that they can
right.
for as long as they're with us.
And Joe was telling me this is like the last stop. I mean, it's, the other shelters when the person can't stop drinking and can't stop using, and, they just kick them out because they smoked a joint, which, happens. They come here and they find a place that they're accepted, and gosh, I love this place. I really do. It was a little weird for me walking in and seeing all my homeless. I mean, everybody here has a cup, and but out on the streets, let's be real here. Even in your abstinent-based program, there's people sneaking booze. Or the ones that are out on the streets, which are the majority of them, because majority of them won't go into an abstinent-based program because alcohol has taken over their life. Are walking around with Listerine or, the hand sanitizer, which if you're to the point where you're drinking hand sanitizer and Listerine, you're not going to get sober by a normal abstinence-based program. This is why this is so important. You said something that was also very important I didn't even think about is a lot of times our homeless friends that have mental illness are on medications and they want to drink so they don't take their medications so that they can drink because they feel funny, and you're able to manage that.
There's a med schedule here. We actually have a CCW holding the camera for us right now. Thank you, Jody. And
a CCW is
client care worker.
Okay.
Jody is one of the people that works here regularly and manages our client medications, and basically, provides the first aid and medical care for our clients.
Great. Anything you'd like to add? I mean, how do people find out more information about the program, your website?
The Shepherds has a website at www.theshepherdsofgoodhope.com. And all of our programs are highlighted on the website. There's articles about the Oaks. If you Googled the Oaks, you'll get a myriad of articles about the Oaks right on Google. There's tons of information. We're becoming very well known and are widely regarded as a model.
Yeah. All right, and something else before I end this is I see a lot of seniors here. If those of you that have been following me, I've been talking about the silver tsunami. Because the boomer generation is getting older, and here's these wonderful people. I've been talking to them out here. The dog, they have a dog that was their security guard, let me in, so I'm approved. And the older generations out on the streets can't stop drinking. These places are needed.
By and large, the youth, whether it be this generation or any previous generation, are still strong enough to manage on their own.
Yeah.
They're still 10 feet tall and bulletproof. And the clients that we have here have realized that they're not.
Right.
So we're doing what little bit we can to help improve their quality of life.
Yeah. And look at the research before you judge this. I think it's interesting that the abstinent-based programs always slam the harm reduction models, and the harm reduction models actually say, hey, both are needed. There's McDonald's and Burger King, there's Pepsi and Coke, so many different kinds of people that there's different kinds of recovery for everybody. And I know this isn't for everybody, because those type people will go to the abstinence-based programs, but literally everybody else dies on the street unless there's something like this.
We're fortunate in that we have clients that will come into a program like MAP and continue to drink and be served their alcohol on a daily basis, who will eventually come to us and say, I want to go to detox. I really think I'm ready to stop. And we'll refer them to detox, and we'll back them up and support them 100%. And the occasion does arise where they move on to second stage housing and go to treatment and end up sober.
Right.
And abstinent. It's not because we said this is the end goal. We want you to become. We want to do whatever we can to help.
Right.
And
it's very similar to the methadone maintenance program that's really been accepted in the United States and elsewhere for years and years and years. So, well, thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Mark.